Today we got 15 Cybercabs right here in the middle of nowhere, and we're gonna figure out, can we wrap this and how do we wrap it? So which one should we look at? This one, this one, this one. Here's the thing, they're all the same from what we've seen. Obviously the Cybercab is now in production, so this should be pretty close to production. There are a few changes that they already announced. They have a slot in the back for Starlink now, which is a little placement. They put the Starlink Mini in there. So that obviously is going to be a change, but let's talk about this in a wrap perspective. First off, the bumper is very, very flat. It has similarities to the Juniper, the standard, or now called rear-wheel drive. If you look, actually I can't really show you where this is, but the Juniper has a very similar, but it actually is vertically shorter, which means that it'll be easier. And then there is a body line right here, and you can see there's a little bit of an aggressive right here, but if you stretch it enough, it should fold over perfectly fine. The hood, very similar to a Model Y Juniper, not a problem at all. It has some weird kind of endings right here. Fender, very, very similar as well, but smaller. So it only starts here. The only thing is this is integrated approach. So if you are going to wrap it, I would actually do a cutout and then do like a separate piece to wrap that area. And I think that's probably the best bet right there. The pillar is one piece. This is the B pillar. And it's one piece that goes, actually this is the A pillar, right? This is the A pillar and it goes all the way around. It's very, very similar to a Model Y, but it goes all the way down here. You can get a lot of coverage. And then there's seals that goes all the way around. You can tuck in all the way here. And then the back is very similar to the Model 3, the Model Y. And then you could also tuck in underneath as well. I mean, you're getting a 1/4 inch spacing on each side. So you got a lot of material that you can kind of tuck in. Now, the door, giant door, very long. I mean, you're looking at almost like 50 some inches, but they're very flat. There's not a whole lot of compound curves. There's a body line that goes through, that is the main one. Yeah, and no door handles, which makes it even easier. Same thing here, the seals can actually go up. It's just a rubber seal, so you can probably remove it and then just flap all the way up there as well. And then the rear quarter panel is actually very, very similar to a Model Y Juniper as well. I guess the most difficult part about this is concave right here. But if you look at this really closely, there's a flat part right here, and then you could kind of go up this way. So I think this is actually going to be a lot easier than it looks. The only caveat here is going to be a pretty wide piece. It's going to be almost like 60 inches wide, just like a really, really quick guesstimate. And then of course there's a lot of spacing on the rear wheel that you can tuck in and so on. Two parts to this. Most Teslas usually have a glass roof, meaning you don't have to worry about wrapping it, but this one does have a roof. And in this case, it's not flat. It has an aerodynamic body curve right here. You just need to, it's not aggressive though. It doesn't go too deep. So that will not be an issue as well. So this is a very much a standard wrap of a roof. The rear, I guess the tailgate area is actually also very, very flat. It kind of continues and connects from the actual pillar, the A pillar that we talked about, and it also connects from the roof and goes down. But there's some valley here, but it's very, very minimal. It's probably like 0.125 inches and not a whole lot. Try to hide that. But basically we have the trunk, and very, very similar to the model. I mean, the bumper, it also has this body line that goes through. It does have like a curve this way as well, convex. If you stretch it just a bit, it should just fold right in. So we feel very confident that this is going to be super wrappable. I'm not sure if that's what Tesla is thinking about, honestly, because I know from the factory, they have a specific like injection kind of production where they could kind of get the color. We don't know if they're doing another color. I hope they are, because this is going to be really fun if they have gold and if they have other colors that are available. But if they don't, or they want to do something, you know who to contact. We'd be happy to do it and work with you guys and come up with something. Just is so much more fun, has a lot more vibes, and we are for the vibes, especially for the Cybercab. So really happy, just like looking at it more closely like this. We've seen some before, but definitely not at this close pace and this much amount of time. So this is really exciting for us. So the Cybercab wrap, I would score wrappability, I would say 9 out of 10. Really not gonna have a lot of issues. You could do vinyl, you could do PPF. And other than that, honestly, you could probably tint it. Tinting is really not gonna be that hard because there's a big black border. And then you also have a window that's very, very similar to the Model Y as well. So I don't think tinting is also gonna be an issue. So I mean, we can do it all. Sorry, I'm getting bitten, eaten alive by mosquitoes. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. I gotta put something on my leg because I got bit like 30 times during this video. And we'll see you later, and let me get some medicine right now.